Hey, beautiful biscuits. I'm gonna pull up my pants because they're falling down. I thought I would do a fun what our Friday evening looks like. So we have very traditional. Why is there candy cane on my cutting board? It's a good question. Very traditional. I'm gonna slice some food. In fact, biscuits, can I scoot you around a little bit? There you go. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I'm slicing things. We have, traditional is not the right word, but we have a set routine that we like to do on Fridays. That brings a lot of joy to everybody. So we have Pizza Party Friday. I just finished rolling out my dough for the pizza, which I should have shown you biscuits. Sorry, I didn't even think to pick up a camera, but I was like, oh, I'll bring you biscuits along. On our, I'm peeling off a little bit of extra skin on onion. On our Friday night, I love the peace and security that our Friday routine gives the kids. I don't know why they love it so much, but they really do, and they miss it when they do not get to participate. You know, if we have to skip it, or I'm too busy, or I forget to put the dough on. Maybe that's just like a neurodivergent trait, but oh, it makes such a big difference. Okay, so I am slicing up. Whoop, I threw an onion piece at you. Sorry, Parrot laughing at me. I slice up onion, whatever onion you've got. Sweet onion's preferable, but really any onion will work. And then I'm saving a lot of this, like a couple fishies, for homemade Caesar dressing because I am craving a Caesar salad. Oh my goodness, am I. But I do canned anchovies. I just buy a little can. It's like under $2 from Trader Joe's. And then I peel them apart. And I get them into here so I crisp them up. I crisp them with the onions. Oh yeah, my love. In fact, I have... Whoa, your goo got stirring. So she uses the empty dough bowl. Oh no! Let me grab your dad. Give me 1 second, my love. She uses the empty dough bowl to stir, and I give her a little more flour and water. So I'm going to give myself 3 fillets. And I'll roast the rest because they're so good. I'm actually really tempted to do 2 of these because this is one of my favorite toppings on pizza. You crisp it up until the anchovies are so crispy. And then I pour a little bit of the anchovy oil, just a tiny bit, into my salad dressing bowl that I'm not making yet. And then I toss that all around so that the anchovy oil is crisping up on the onions. It's so good. It's like, just, it doesn't make sense how good it is, but it's delicious. Just make sure you wash your hands really well because anchovy oil's gonna smell.
Papa.
But we love having little tradition and things to look forward to, you know, every month, every day. Yeah. But I'm gonna shock you, biscuits. I'm shocked myself this morning. I came to a decision. Oh, let me grab the dab for you. I am not gonna decorate. There you go, my love. There's my darling. I love you. Oh, here, I'll show you. She's down here. The floor is total mess. They've been playing with bricks, goo-guying the thing, the dough ball, and she loves it. It entertains her for like an hour or two, you know, throughout the evening. Well, okay, I'm putting it in my air fryer. I'm gonna start with 10 minutes, but it normally has to go longer. Yes, my love. Okay, give me 1 second. So I'm shocking myself here. Biscuits, do you mind if I sit down, have a sip? I've been going all day. I've not eaten enough today. Had a little leftover homemade lentil stew that got me through. But today is just, Fridays are a busy day. There's a lot of homeschool extracurriculars. We're getting ready to start pairs, a couple hours of preschool, like a co-op preschool kind of thing. And so I'm getting ready for that on our plate. Honestly, we just want to be little in the country hermits. City living may not be for us. But I'm shocking myself by not decorating for Easter. I know, so the last many years, really, it started during COVID, especially. But the last year at this house, I have really been like decorating for fall, for 4th of July, for spring, for Easter, for Valentine's, for Christmas, for Thanksgiving. Like, I've been doing a ton of decorating around the house seasonally just to try and cheer myself up.
Mom.
And I feel worn out from that. Like we did a big Valentine's Day crafts and stuff, and I was showing some of my crafts on Patreon, and I talked about it on Instagram, and there I decorated a whole bunch more that I didn't even show. And so I was like, I woke up this morning thinking, oh God, I've got to go to the store and I've got to buy supplies to make decorations for Easter, and I could do a countdown calendar to Easter. Oh yeah, give me 1 second, Biscuit. You can let you on a secret. He did not get all the shampoo on. You know, I gotta say, having a kid on the spectrum, it does take extra parenting. And I know that sometimes people don't feel good. There's laundry that I'm folding in the background. Real life. But it definitely does take more reminding and cues. And oh, hello. At least for my son. I mean, everybody on the spectrum is different. Yeah, I woke up this morning thinking, oh, I gotta go to the store, I gotta get all this stuff, I'll make everything, then I've got to figure out what's going in their Easter baskets, what's gonna go on the countdown calendar, and I stopped myself.
Mom.
And
Mom, I was here.
oh yeah. And I was like, okay, no. Oh, gentle. Oh, you almost broke my ankle. Ow, ow, gentle, can't do that. And I decided I'm not gonna do that this year. I feel a little bad, like I feel a little antsy now that I've decided this, like, here, Biscuit, do you mind if I place you by where there's apparently another orange? They just keep coming back. Yes, my love. I feel antsy. Like, oh, I should be decorating. Am I a good homemaker if I'm not? Are we not celebrating Easter?
I'm good too.
But then, you know, I'm reminded of the actual purpose of Easter meeting and the connection with family. And I'm like, okay,
Mom.
you don't need to decorate everywhere. I don't need to go out and spend money when we're on a tight budget to get seasonal pillows. I don't need to make more garlands. Yes, my love. I don't need to figure out how to put special presents in a countdown calendar. I mean, yes, the kids love it. They totally do it. It makes their life magical, and I love that. But I also realize that, you know what they love most of all is a not stressed mom. A mom that doesn't feel pulled in every direction. Where is the remote? I think it's over on the sofa edge. Over by the jacket and Abraham's school computer. So I'm just going to focus on relaxing and contemplating and connecting with my spiritual and not focusing on the stuff and the decor. And it absolutely does work. Of course, love. There you go. Work for making the house more magical. Like, I do love that. It's why, you know, these Pizza Party Friday nights mean so much to the kids. Is because they really do. I put it on Blu-ray to placate her while I talk to you guys because I'm a little fried from day. It does. It totally does work. So I'm not discounting that, but I think that I just need to take a little time to reassess how I want our home life to be. What's a reasonable expectation for me? I have put a lot on my shoulders. You know, I'm primary breadwinner. I clean the house, I cook the food, I make a ton of food from scratch. Even like 3 years ago, I wasn't making from scratch, right? I've really gotten back to basics and trying to feed the kids good food. And I've been doing all this garden and farm work, and I've been reassessing, like I talked about in the other vlog, you know, whether this is the season where we really want to continue the glamping business. Because as much as we love it and as much as I feel like our family is pulled to it and it calls us as a wonderful thing to offer people. There you go, my love. I just really want to make sure that I am simplifying in a way. 1 second, Biscuit. That I feel more connected with myself, with the goodness out there in our lives, and less stretched so thin. And I don't know if it's just like, I feel like I'm a little young to be having a midlife crisis, but maybe that's what I'm having. I don't know. So I think oh yeah, I'm gonna come check your hair. Give me a second, Biscuit. I bet it's all out. So I'm just gonna take it easy. And you know, these Fridays remind me of that, is that I'm not making as many pizzas. I was there making like 4 different flavors of pizza. Everybody got something different. And now I'm not gonna just roll it out on a big cookie sheet. Maybe I make one deep dish because I don't really like the pizza alla romani that we make. And you know, keep it simple, keep it easy, make my little toppings in a separate container so nobody complains. I still have celebration and magic in our lives, but I'm trying to figure out how to celebrate and have magic in the mundane. without running myself ragged to provide it for everybody else, right? How am I going to connect to that magic and truly feel it? Like leap day this year, accidentally, I had just the most beatific day, and it was such a simple day. We literally stayed home all day. We didn't have any appointments. We didn't have any school things. We didn't have any have to leave the house stuff. We stayed home. I worked on my computer because I had a bunch of editing and admin things that I had to do, but I just worked on my computer while sitting next to the kids, and we shared cocoa and made some pie, and we just kind of hung out. We tidied the house a little bit. We baked. It was just such a homey, beautiful day, and I really want to get back to that. And so, like, this season, as we enter spring, the kids do have busier schedules, right? They've got extracurriculars, they've got all this stuff going on, which are multiple days a week.
Hey, Mommy.
Oh, okay. But I really want to see if we come at it from a less burned out place, if that works for us. Or maybe it's time to really settle back into country life and consider that this sojourn into the city has been so good for my son. It's really helped with some very severe things that we had to move for, to work through and to deal with, and to figure out what worked and what didn't. Because I will always put that family safety and health, mental and physical first, even above mine. But that we're trying to find that balance of having these routines and this magic without just going to exhaustion. Okay, biscuits. He's still in the shower, even though I know that he's washed it out by now because it's just a little bit. Show me your noggin, fine sir.
It's my Friday day.
Oh, no, not now. Because, okay, pizza is coming out of the oven. I had to edit some of that out because there's just stuff around, but let me show you what it looks like. Okay, deep dish, thinner crust, almost ready. The key with that is to make sure, I need to put some turbot out, that you are cooking the top enough and not just crisping the bottom. Oh, I forgot, I have some feta that's about to go funkadunky. I think I'm gonna pre-cook it and then put it on the pizza. I was gonna call it pasta on the pizza. I've got my romaine from my Caesar. Don't know why I said it that way, but there you go. Got some parm. I've treated myself to some mini grape tomatoes, which may be flavorless, but I shall bake them into the flavor. And I'm going to have a fabulous. I'm very excited. Abraham's showing us his chicken video he filmed on his thing. So I think it's going to be really nice. Oh gosh, I love home time. I do. I'm just a homebody. I am a natural born homemaker. It is what brings me joy. This gets joy. And I just got to get back to that. I really do. And I have to really reassess, the work I'm doing is it taking me away from home life too much? And if it is, what's a good solution? Abraham is designing video games as
As
part of his curriculum. Super Abraham! And he's gonna design me a super hard. I almost just tried to immersion blend the lettuce. Heck yeah! So I'm gonna immersion blend the dressing. Put a little bit more Parmesan in there because you can't have too much cheese in there. Just a real, God, I love immersion blenders. I'm not trying to get this like super smooth. I'm just trying to make it so that the anchovies kind of blend in a bit better. If I were making a big batch, it would be easier, but since I'm just making it, I'm the only one in the family that'll eat this. Well, that's not true. Pepper will try it. There we go. Oh, that's way better. Keeps it from being like too chunky, which I'm not a fan of. I'm actually gonna put that in the lettuce because I don't want to waste any of this flavor with because it's so tasty. Always immediately wash your immersion blender, spray them off because I've not done that when I've been busy and I have regretted it. I love immersion blenders. Ready for the dry? Boom diggity. Ooh, I made a really thick one. I have to emulsify the oil a bit more, but that's gonna be so good. Oh my gosh. Pizza's in. Got the timer on. I need to go put away some food stuff. I need to clean the counters. I was getting stuff out of the fridge. I literally have a load of dishes on. I'm going to show you. This is still what my counter looks like. Nobody put away the rice maker. Nobody put away the pressure cooker. It's okay. I do all the cooking and cleaning. And then I was taking stuff out of the fridge. We had leftover pie. And I have leftover lentil stew that I was eating. Help my blood sugar. So what I do is I chop up lemon peel and the lentil stew. Oh God, look at that. Yes, baby. And it gives it this amazing undertone. It's so good. And I don't salt it until it's all done. So then I put a little bit of Himalayan salt on it. Yes, please. I'm glad I have something to stabilize my blood sugar. Yum. Whew. Biscuits. Sauna. I'm gonna go do a cold rinse in the shower because the squirrel licked my ice face plunge bowl and I don't want to get squirrel rabies or whatever it is they have. I so recommend infrared sauna time. If you can get one yourself, use a friend's, get a membership at a gym, a YMCA, a lot of those have infrared saunas. A lot of studies show that you're cutting your chance of dying by a whole bunch of diseases by 50% if you're sauning regularly. And then you add in cold plunging. It's just so good. It's really good if you have a lot of anxiety and stress because it's going to help regulate that fight or flight response, the out of whack nervous system, and let you be a little bit calmer and more soothing. And if you then lay on a yoga ball, stretch your arms backwards, open up your chest after you do the sauna and cold plunge, I find that really helps me if I am spiraling into stress. Now I have to clean my living room up a little bit. I didn't think it was messy, but then I looked at it and thought, everywhere on the floor has something. Blankets, pillows, books, board games. So the time has come. We had a fantastic, here I'm going to sit on my yoga ball for a second before I cold plunge. A fantastic dinner. It was so good. I'm going to have more. We did a picnic style on the floor. I'm not going to show you because it's too messy. While watching episodes of Bluey, great fun. Okay, I gotta go cold plunge.